You remember when Groot made a handle for Stormbreaker from his own body of living wood? Somebody found the real-life equivalent of that, apparently. A buried axe head uncovered after a storm that the root of a tree grew through, forming a handle. A tree axe. This is like a unnatural union of natural enemies. Like a hardcore Star Wars and Star Trek fan making a baby. Like a fusion of Broly and Goku. Like a mall ninja with an Albion sword. Like a politician and truthfulness. Or a lawyer and integrity. Anyway, you get the point. So, nature being nature, a tree doing its thing, the handle isn't perfectly straight or anything. Interestingly, it has the same sort of bend in it that you see on some Norwegian battle axes, which are counterbend to introduce more of a slice in addition to the chopping action. If you wanted to, you could probably do this deliberately, trying to restrict the path in which a root can grow and putting an axe head in front of it and trying to fix it in a certain position, and then waiting with a lot of patience. Would this be effective, potentially? Well, this particular handle here looks almost a little bit like burl wood. It's got those irregular growths, and apparently people disagree on whether or not burl wood is strong. Some say it's weak because of the inclusions and inconsistencies in the material, and others say it would be stronger because the grain goes in all kinds of directions, so it wouldn't split as easily. I don't know personally. If anybody is an expert on wood, be prepared for jokes at your expense. Feel free to let us know in the comments. But either way, one problem I see with it is, even though this would form a really great fit at first, while the root is still living, once you cut it off and it starts to dry out in the season, I imagine it would shrink out of the eye of the axe and lose that tight fit. But I can't help but imagine like some sort of elven society that uses magic and their attunement to nature to shape things like this and maybe prevent them from dying. Maybe you have a still living piece of wood that is fused with the weapon. Then again, it would be softer because it's not seasoned. But either way, stuff like this is fascinating and is sort of inspiring for some fantasy shenanigans where this actually works without the restraints that real life puts on it. Anyway, it's a pretty cool, unique coincidence, and I just felt like sharing it. So the link to the original Reddit post that the finder made is down below. Check it out, and thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting. Have a good one, folks.